Okay, Chris, the Dolphins excel at one thing. No pun intended with the word excel. Do you know what the Miami Dolphins have that no other team in the NFL has? I'm going to let you go for this. Give me your thoughts.
My initial thoughts are like, I don't know. They've got a bunch of fast guys, like literally they got fast receivers and they're in Miami,
Yeah.
so it's cool. And they look cool in those teal uniforms. Is it because
Oh yeah.
are they truly fast, or is it just because they're in the uniforms? Like, that was my initial thought, is just
Well,
Tyreek Hill is fast.
that's a great initial thought, but it's so much more than Tyreek Hill, and I think we all know this. After watching a ton of Miami games, I think what was the most amazing thing, and we'll talk about this later in the video, is how they got even faster. I didn't know it was possible when your best two wideouts are Jalen Waddle and Tyreek Hill. I don't know how you get faster, but now we have GPS data to prove it. All right. So here we go. The Dolphins led the NFL in plays where the carrier reached 20 plus miles per hour in full pads. That's really fast. I know
Yeah.
it doesn't feel fast when you're driving down the neighborhood in your car and the speed limit's 25, or, you're in that old person neighborhood and they have the weird speed limits of like 18. But to get out and run that fast is doing something different. It's something different. Really surprised that the Chicago Bears were the next one on this list.
Yeah.
But this isn't just top end speed. If you watch the Dolphins, when Tua was healthy, they were unstoppable on offense, because what are you going to do with Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle? What are your thoughts when looking at how dynamic this offense is?
Well, I remember seeing one of their staple plays, and I was like, this is not fair. It's just that 20-yard curl route. And it's like,
yeah.
So you're the safety.
One guy takes the top off the defense. The other guy does a curl route. Yes.
Yep. And it was too, like, they're so fast that you're the safety. You're like, all week, I've been told, don't get beat. These guys are fast. Don't get beat. So you're just panic, just bailing, and they just curl up at 20 yards. And so when these guys have the opportunity, when they get protection, I love seeing this offense work. And Tyreek Hill is one that he's just a freak of nature. I mean, the guy, when he was traded, I was like, hey, smart Kansas City, get out of that, because this guy's going to plummet like a rock. He's never going to be he can't be this dynamic for much longer. I was wrong. I mean, he's so dynamic, so twitchy, and he changes everything. And this is what every NFL team is looking for. You're looking for this guy, and there's only like him, but there's all these guys that are just they push the safeties back. They make you just like, you're panicked the whole game. And the next thing, but meanwhile, you've stopped all the long stuff. And meanwhile, you got Waddle 10 yards. You're just chipping away at these guys, and you're getting 12, 10. And defensively, you're thinking, hey, cool, go keep it in front of us. Meanwhile, they're marching right down the field. And that's what is so special about this offense when they get protection, they're clicking.
Yes. Yeah, when they get protection, they're nuts. And I think the other thing that's crazy is Jalen Waddle. If you have another guy that's dynamic, like Tyreek Hill, if you name another guy in the NFL, one of the top 5 names you're going to name is Jalen Waddle. Same team. And so here's what's nuts about this. Last year, I want to say Jalen Waddle averaged like 6.7 yards per throw. Like, that was the average target yardage. This year, it was over double that. You get Tyreek Hill in there, and all of a sudden Waddle becomes that deep threat. But I thought this was another cool thing. It's just like, well, yeah, they got Tyreek Hill. What was more impressive, though, it says right here, is that Miami finished first in the league with 23 plays. And if you were to subtract Hill's 10 plays where he reached over 20 miles an hour, Miami would still be a top 5 team. So even without the most dynamic, twitchy player in the NFL, they're still one of the fastest.
Unbelievable. And that's what I love about the modern NFL is, one, they realized, okay, speed, right? I love watching, I don't watch them a lot, but you watch like 80s football. It's tough.
Big shoulder.
Yeah. It's just like, oh my gosh. But on top of that, now we've got the technology to really, you talked about the GPS and just the ability to see some of the analytics and the technology around, all right, this is the speed and this is really what matters. Now, if they were like, if you couldn't see it on film or you couldn't see it on your TV, then it would be weird, because it's like, really, the Dolphins? But nobody is saying that. It's like, yeah, dude, Dolphins can absolutely fly. We've got the technology, the information to back it up. and it actually works. And the Dolphins, who seem to make every wrong move in the books as far as like tampering or bad picks.
Yeah, or like letting quarterbacks go out and play with clear concussions type of thing.
Here they sit as just one of the better teams in the AFC after all the things that they've done wrong. And it's like, because they got a couple, like, I don't want to minimize it, but it's also like they got fast dudes and they get the ball to them. Yeah.
Isn't this how we all build our team in Madden?
Yep.
Like,
exactly.
Isn't this how we all build our team back with NCAA 14, NCAA 13? Like, this is how we built our team. Who's the fastest guy? I want him. Give him to me. And when you see this, Jalen Waddle, Tyreek Hill, it doesn't end there. By the way, isn't it hilarious that Robbie Anderson changed his name to Robbie Chosen? So I don't know the story behind that. I got to figure more about. I need to know more. All right. So they start. Raheem Mostert's always been one of the faster running backs in the league, right?
Dude. Yeah.
He's starting to get a little bit older.
Yep.
So what do? They go out and get Devin Achane, the fastest running back, maybe the fastest running back in the draft. It's him or Gibbs, right? And Devin Achane has been clocked at, I think Tyreek Hill's been clocked at 24 miles an hour. Devin Achane's been clocked at 26. I don't even know how that can be real.
No.
So it's everywhere. So now you have two dynamic wide receivers and you have two dynamic running backs. And Tua can just get the ball out of his hand. Sorry, I should have been going with my left hand. He can get the ball out of his hand quickly to all these guys in a little bit of space. They're going to make something happen with it. It's perfect. It's perfect.
Oh, dude. And it's funny. Raheem Mostert, the only reason you watch or pay attention to him is because of his last name. It sounds like mustard, and you're like, what's going on? It's like Mostert, and you're like, oh, he's fast. There he goes. And it's so funny. Robbie Chosen, I thought was just, I don't know. I thought it was an Instagram. I don't know what I thought it was. I'm like, is that right?
It's real. It's like Ocho Cinco.
Oh my gosh. You know what? So I thank you so much. If there's anything I took from this video, it's that, because I love that. He's really
Chad Ocho Cinco.
Yes. But
what about Meta World Peace?
Well, yeah, what
the Panda's friend? That was his other name. That was Ron Artest.
Yes, what just random I'm changing my name is the worst. And I think Robbie Chosen out of those is the best. I mean, it's just like, cool, thank you. Because Ocho Cinco, what a unbelievable. Anyway,
what's your number?
Yes. Here's what when I look at their depth chart, the Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle, like you said, and then Mostert is, so you've got your top guys are your fastest guys in the league. And you made a great point about Madden. We joke about it.
In the league.
Yeah, exactly. Because we joke about it, but when you're compiling your team in Madden, speed is the ultimate, just it tops everything. If you can't even get to me to tackle me, it doesn't matter what your tackling rating is. And so everyone's looking for fast guys, but I think if you can build your team with the elite of elite, obviously you do it. And it's not that easy, but when Jalen Waddle hit, Tyreek Hill trades over, boom, boom. The next thing you know, you're fast, and it works, man. It's crazy.
Boom, done. I love it, man. So hey, here's the deal. They're gonna cause problems. I think if Tua stays healthy, even with Rodgers in the division, even with the Bills being the Bills.
Yep.
I think you can't count the Dolphins out. They might be my favorite to win the division with a healthy Tua, just because this offense is out of control.
Yeah, and I don't buy into the Rodgers too much. If I'm a Dolphins fan, I'm not overly scared. And then also, the Bills. Hey, the Bills are the Bills, and it's just gonna be a big time dogfight. But you're gonna be right in there. It's a great feeling.
It's good stuff. All right, hey, thank you everybody for watching. New channel. So hit that subscribe button. Let's get these subscribers up. We're going to be putting out a ton of stuff on the NFL. We want to be your go-to spot for NFL news, trying to bring good, exciting, upbeat stories for all of you. So hit that subscribe button. Leave a comment below. Let us know what you think about the video. And hey, we'll see you on the next one.
See you.